Hi all. I was talking to myself for the first few minutes. So sorry for that. I just got this message and I saw, but I'm not live. But anyway, Murphy's Law. Yesterday it was the wiring, tonight it was StreamYard. Welcome to day 2 of this 5-day workshop. I hope you had a good day today and you had time to look at your homework. We said we will look at what is our skills, what is the offer that we're going to sell to our clients, and who's our perfect client. So let's look at first your expertise, your skills. So let's look at our roadmap in your workbook. You have the roadmap. So from start to finish, we have 9 little, can we say, circles to pass. And that's why I'm working according to this, because I also find out that with affiliate marketing, what they've taught us before and what the gurus teach you doesn't work. You can't just go and take links from ClickBank, from Amazon, and just push it out everywhere. It doesn't work because our clients don't want us to sell to them. They will buy from us. People don't like to be sold to. They said it's scammy. They will decide when they need it. So that's what I have done with this roadmap. Also, you get a lot of people telling you you need to buy this product and you have to add that product and then you have to buy this thing, and it's not needed. I just put out what you really need. There's 3 products that's really important if you step up and you want your business to run smoothly. But let's look at what do you need to set up your business from start to finish to know you have a good, stable foundation, and then we work together from there. If we look at our workbook, our skills, you can decide in which niche you want to be. So let's just open the niche. So based on your experience, you will decide what you will use and what you will sell as a product or a service to your client. So as I said, you can choose anything. There is so many. I don't know if any of you looked at some of the coaches and what do they do. There's so many. And no matter what speciality you're in, there's always space for you. And you can sell your own service, your own skills, and this is not so hard. As long as you make an impact and you help somebody with a problem, you will get it solved. So if we look at different niches, we have health and wellness. We have the pet owners. You can have a specific dog type, or you can have a specific cat type. You have your Siamese cats, you have the long hair cats. So there's different things that you can look at when you niche down, because what I said yesterday, if you speak to everyone, you speak to no one. So you need to decide who's your client, and your client should be really narrowed down. I said yesterday, my clients are entrepreneurs and I help them to build a business and use affiliate marketing for an income. But the other thing, I'm helping struggling entrepreneurs. If you're a guru, you make a lot of money, I'm not going to work with you. You don't need me. But the struggling ones, that's really tough on them. They don't get the business off the ground. They don't make any income. I know them. I've been there. I did it myself. And it takes a long, long time to get to all this information. Because I was also caught with the nice cars, the swimming pool with the bikini ladies, the big house, and you just buy shiny objects. That doesn't work. And the other thing, you buy product after product, and they say this one is better, and then you buy that product, it's better, and what happens? It collects digital dust because you have everything in your computer. Did you open it? Did you try it? Did you even read through it? I've been doing that as well. I've been through this, and that's why I know exactly what we have to do to make this work. Because now is now, and this is my last, final time. And once I have everything in place for you, you will also have the success that I already have by now. But it took me from 2017 till last year when I really had to grind in when I lost my job and to make this work. So I can help you guys also. Okay, now let's get to day two. And day two, we said we'll talk again about the expertise, what is my offer, and who's my perfect client. So as I said, in your niche, you can have on my other computer, I can see they have travelers, you have pet owners, you have homeowners, you have flowers, health and wellness, you have anything. And what I found is usually good. I did with my travel niche when I started with the travelers. I gave them a checklist because they ask what type of shoes do I wear, what type of things do I pack, which type of backpack should I take. So there's so many questions they would like to ask or they would like help with. And if you give value, we don't just send our links everywhere to Facebook groups, to any place. It doesn't work anymore. And if you just send links, they don't know you. Who's this person? Who's this links from? Sorry. So you, like I said, with my travelers, I was writing in the groups what type of shoes they have to take. If they ask about the tent size, how do they choose a tent that's easy to pitch up when they go out, I was answering them because I love going out and I love camping. So I have a lot of experience. So I could talk a lot about camping and the desert and whatever they ask. So once you give value, they would trust you and they would know that you know what you're talking about. Then they will come back and ask you, where do I get this? Where do I buy this? What type of service do you have? And that's when you start collecting your clients and you not selling to them, they bought from you. So if we look at our ideal client, now if you decide in, say, health and wellness, this is too broad. You have to narrow it down more. Are you going to look at women who wants to lose weight in a specific age group, or women who wants to do yoga and they in a specific age group? Or are you going to look at wellness and see people who want to eat specific? We have like the keto diet group where they want to specifically diet on keto diet. And that's a big niche at the moment. There's a lot of people selling services, products, lists, everything in the keto diet. So this is how you decide which client is your perfect client, your ideal client. If you open your workbook, you will also see the 360, my 360 ideal client. And you have it, I put it in the workbook in day two, ideal client. So you need to know exactly what do they buy, where do they hang out, what are the things they talk about, what are the questions they ask, what are the problems they have. Because as affiliate marketers, we solve problems by selling the service or the product that the people are searching for. So who are they following and what are they spending money on? If we decide we want to sell something, I like this type of soap, so I will sell it to my clients. No, if I like it, they might not like it. I have to make sure I understand what they want. If you feel like you're a salesy, selling type of affiliate marketer, forget it. It's getting tougher and tougher, and people don't buy. And that's why we also look what are their fears and what are the things that they think they want. I have something here. You have to understand your client. What do they think they need? Because if they think they need something, this is the things that they will look for. You can also look at roadblocks, struggles. What are the problems that they experience? You might have something that you can sell in that type of things. Then goals and dreams. This, you now come more to the subconscious mind of your client. What are they looking for? What are they dreaming of? What are their worries and fears? Why do they need this, but why are they worried? And why are they fearing if they do this, it might not work? If they do that, there might be a struggle. So you have to get into the mind of your client and you have to be able to handle that fears, handle the worries, and also the roadblocks. If they have some roadblocks, you have to talk to them. Make sure you connect. Make sure you ask a lot of questions. What do they need? Why do they want this? What do they want to do? And that's how you experience who is your client. So, do you understand why I say these things work together? What is my service? If I try to sell dog products or dog things to somebody who's got a pet shop with just birds, I wouldn't sell a thing. So I chose the wrong client to sell the product to or to even give value to. They would not even listen to me. And that's why you have to make sure that you hook them together. Your service, your product needs to fit exactly the client that you need to talk to. And then we will start searching, where do we find that specific client for you? Now, once you find the client, you know what is the offer that you're going to sell or you're going to let the client buy from you, and what's your expertise and how you can focus it and narrow it down. We look at marketing. The other thing with the digital world, we all put our market things in the digital world with social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, every place, even Pinterest, TikTok, all these places. So it all depends what you feel comfortable with and how you want to put out your ads. Now, the other thing, as I said, we don't just put out links, we have to build trust. Now, when I started, they told me solo ads. That didn't work for me. I lost more money than that I got in. And why? Solo ads are cold traffic. You buy traffic or clicks from somebody with 1,000 people, 10,000, 100,000 people, and everybody buy from them. All they do, they send an email with a link to all those guys. If I get 10 of those every day, I would be fed up. I don't even open them. So this doesn't work anymore. So we have to build the trust. So if you start looking at Facebook, where your clients hang around, where they are, what are they asking, what are they talking, and especially nowadays, I find that with Facebook, you have a lot of messaging going on. People like talking on Messenger, asking questions on Messenger and interact with you, engage with you. And that's how you connect with them and you give them trust. You give them good quality value. If they ask something, you answer them. Don't just plonk down the link. This is not what they want to see. They want to have your attention. They want to have value from you. Then they will ask you, where can they find the product? How do they get to the product? And that's when you start opening up and showing them what you have to offer. We must also look at branding. You have to feel proud of your business, proud of who you are, and what is your business all about. And then I have, for mine, I look at my color scheme. I have the greens and a little bit of blue so that people know me by now. If they see my little, I have like a little flower with my name. And if people see that, they know exactly who's this and what am I doing. Now, as I told you yesterday, I'm looking after newbies or entrepreneurs starting an online business. And because there's so many fakes and gurus and scammers, I've learned a lot from my 3 years or 4 years in the business. I want to help people not to make the same mistakes, not to go through the same headaches and lose their money. So I'm helping these newbies. If there's a guru that already making his lots of money and his millions, I don't want to work with them. They don't need me. But the ones like me and you, where I started 4 years ago, and you may be starting now, this is the people that I'm looking for. So I'm helping struggling entrepreneurs who didn't make 10,000K yet. If you didn't even make any income or didn't make your 10,000 per month, that's the people I'm working with. And then I'm working with people only focusing on affiliate marketing. So my niche is make money online, and I narrow it down to my client is struggling entrepreneurs who wants to make their business grow more than 10,000 a month and in the right way without doing solo ads, losing money, but making a return of income to them. It's important that you look where your clients hang out, where do you need to connect with them. And what we found, Facebook is still the best. YouTube is also the second largest search engine. So if you really want to make videos and be on YouTube, this is also a really good free organic traffic area that you can find clients. But Facebook for now is quite good. Then if you brand yourself, people get used to you. How do you look? Who is this lady? Ah, she's selling the flowers, or she's selling the candles, or she's doing something with home decorator. So this is how you should look at who are you. What are the services and how do you brand yourself? Now, the last thing before we finish tonight, we have to talk about a lead magnet. Now, once you have your client, you met your client, you gave value to your client, you have to add that little bonus that makes them see what you can do for them. Now, what people usually say, give them an ebook, give them this, give them that. I found ebooks doesn't work because how many people have books? You have to read it. You have to look for answers in the book. We don't have time and people don't really read it. It's just there, and even if it's digital on your computer, it's collecting digital dust because nobody reads the book. So what I find the best, I wrote some notes here. Okay. So what I said that we can give our clients is a checklist. They want something actionable type of things that they can take action immediately, that they can find something that they can work with immediately. So what I found is like checklists, case studies, templates to fill in, training series, but short little videos maybe, or something that they can listen to in 5 minutes and they can already implement it. As I said with my travelers, I gave them a checklist what to pack, what to have there, because all of us have been on a vacation without your mobile charger, without your camera charger. Maybe you forgot your little memory stick to download your photos. There's always something that we forget if we don't make a checklist. And I love to have checklists. And then the other thing, if you work with something like accountants or people who have some Excel sheets, you can also give them some templates that they can fill in. What template? I have a template here that I used for when you start talking about your signature program, if you want to teach something, if you want to show or coach somebody in a direction, you have a framework for your signature workshop. So if you meet somebody that has a workshop or they have like a program they do, you can give them like a framework of how should it be organized. If you have the knowledge, why not help them? And this is how we can look at this lead magnet. And they call the lead magnet as like you're pulling your client to you. So you make sure your client understands you, your client trusts you, and they see what you give. And then they will say, wow, if this is what they give for free, what is the next product that I can get from them? And this is how you build trust with your client. This is what I have to say for tonight. Okay, so tomorrow we will talk about the strategy session, enrollment call, and fulfillment. This is what we're going to do tomorrow. I hope this was valuable. Until now, I hope you learned something from me. Tomorrow we'll work on the next 3 steps that's very important for your business to be set up in the right way. Thank you for tonight and thank you for listening. I'll see you tomorrow.